What exactly is the function of a crash test dummy in a collision, and how are the collision forces to which it is subjected measured and evaluated? A crash test dummy is not an empty body. The outer shell conceals advanced measuring devices that can provide information according to the testing situation, the speed of the car, and the direction of the impact in the collision. The dummies are made in different sizes. Child-sized dummies are available that cover the age span from infants to 10-year-olds, and there's also a small woman, an average-sized man, and a large man. For physical crash tests, there are dummies designed for frontal collisions, side impact collisions, and rear-end collisions. Computerized dummies are also frequently used, and Volvo has developed a dummy that simulates a pregnant woman. A dummy that shows what happens to a pregnant woman and the fetus during a collision. The dummies are prepared meticulously prior to each test. The dummy must be fully intact, inspections are made, and damaged components or instrumentation is replaced if necessary. The dummy's sensors are checked to ensure that the measurement readings are consistent from test to test. When the dummy has been used in 5 crash tests, it is calibrated by undergoing a number of tests. The chest is struck by a probe in an impact test. In order to calibrate the neck, a head and neck are mounted on a rigid pendulum, and the head is allowed to sway after the pendulum is stopped. The skin on the forehead is calibrated by dropping the head on a steel plate. A blunt object strikes the knees to calibrate the skin on the knees. In order to check the lumbar spine, the entire dummy is mounted in a rig that bends the upper body. Just before the test, the dummy is placed in the car, and numerous leads are connected to it. Leads that transmit information to the measuring instruments. The measurement signals are stored in a unit that is usually located in the boot. Parts of the dummy's face are painted in order to see the way in which its head impacts the airbag and possibly other parts of the interior of the cabin. After the test, the readings and films of the crash test dummy are compiled and analysed, together with data from all of the measuring transducers in the car. In this way, new knowledge is continually accrued, which forms the basis for the development of new cars.